Somebody
Kavita?
confirm that.
Yes,
Oh,
sir. We are live, sir.
okay. All right. So welcome. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. As you know, the only thing that is true about or constant about the BS program is that it keeps on changing. So we keep constantly thinking about how we can do things better, we can do things differently, how we can create value for students as they learn and progress. And this year, we've had a few new things proposed to the Senate, and the Senate has approved it also in the latest Senate meeting. So we thought we'll have a call and describe all these things. Some of these are fairly big changes that we have waited for a little while and understood how to best address some of the persisting difficulties that students have been facing, and some interesting possibilities for them to go forward into it. So let me, there is a set of slides I've shared. I hope you can see it. We'll go through and get started with that. Okay, so here is a summary. There are 6 different things I want to talk about. We want to talk about. The first is something which is a fairly big change in the diploma and data science. We have kept it the same for a long time now. Now we are doing something really different and new. We made it. We're making a big change, as in the BDM project. We are giving an alternative, which is going to be in deep learning and Gen AI. So we'll talk in more detail about that. 2 new 4-credit courses. These are lab courses that are being introduced in the degree level, one in the programming app dev area and the other in the data science area. And then 2 new comprehensive exam courses, which is basically based on rank in GATE exam. So this is more or less to encourage people to write GATE in CS, the GATE CS paper and the GATE DA paper. If you write it, and you do well, you can get 2 credits in our program from that. So that is a option we have introduced. And a few minors. So a lot of electives are there in different thematic areas. We've collected those together and we're introducing minors, which can give you an added benefit. And the 5th item is sort of administrative. There's been lots of painful issues we've been facing with the alumni payment and photos and all these things. So something on that. Finally, the PG Diploma and MTech programs, where the upgrade options were started a while ago, and some certificate template for that got approved in the Senate. So these are all the changes. Like I mentioned, some of them are fairly dramatic and big. Some of them are a little bit more routine, but hope this is all useful to you in multiple ways. It doesn't like.
You have to click in the middle of the screen,
Okay.
then it will work.
Yeah, it's okay. Good. Okay, the first one, a lot of text in the slide. So basically, you can look at the current structure of the diploma in data science. There is a business analytics course, which is a 4-credit course, and then there is a BDM project. Now, these 2 are mandatory in the current diploma in data science. Now, what we are going to do now is create options. So the mandatory courses are now only 21 credits, and you can see those courses: MLF, MLT, MLP, TDS, BDM, and MLP project. These are all mandatory. They add up to 21 credits. For the remaining 6 credits, there are 2 options now. There are going to be 2 options, not just one option. Earlier, we only had one option, which was option 1. You have to do the business analytics 4 credits course and then the BDM project for 2 credits. Now, instead of that, you can either do option 1 or you can pick option 2. And option 2 is going to be an introduction to deep learning and Gen AI course, which is a 4-credit course, a new course that's been introduced, and deep learning and Gen AI project. So this is a new option. So our program is now giving you an option which reduces the business component a little bit and increases the learning component, ML component, and AI component more. So that is the option, and you can pick which one you want. You can pick to do the more business-oriented component if you like that part of the program, or you can do the more AI-oriented part of the program in the diploma in data science. Is there any point I missed in this?
No, that's
This is okay. That's good. So this is the first item that I want to describe. So now, so here are various possibilities. You might have already finished business analytics, but BDM project alone might be pending. In that case, you can go ahead and do this DL Gen AI plus project option, and then your BA course will anyway get counted in the total for the degree level. So that is okay. So that's all right. Now, the other possibility is you may have already finished the BDM project, BA and all that, but then you can't do the diploma level Gen AI course and the diploma level project. That is not possible at the degree level, but degree level has many other Gen AI, LLM, so many other courses. You can do all that in the degree level. So that's also one more thing to keep in mind. And finally, if you do the DL Gen AI plus project option at the diploma level, if you don't do BA and BDM project, you can do those as elective at the degree level. The opposite is possible. If you do Gen AI and DL and the project in the diploma level, the BA course and the BDM project can be done as electives in the degree level. That we are allowing. So I hope these three possibilities are clear to you. So based on that, our recommendation is, if you're proceeding to the degree level, if you want, it depends on how you see yourself. If you see yourself more on the business side as a consultant, working with companies, helping them, improve them in some way using data. If that's what you see yourself as, then the BDM project is an amazing opportunity, and a lot of students have enjoyed it, have done very well there. But then the issue is getting data, getting to a business, convincing them to share data. A lot of students have had trouble with that. If that is a big roadblock for you and you can't do the BDM project, then you have this option of doing Gen AI. Of course, you may also not be interested in the business side of things. You may be more interested in the AI side of things. That's also okay. That's another reason why you may want to do that. Okay. So the other thing we are seeing is a lot of internships even these days are expecting a DL and a Gen AI knowledge, deep learning and Gen AI knowledge. So if you're thinking of quitting after the diploma, or if you're ending in the diploma, it appears to us that the deep learning Gen AI course is more valuable. Again, this is just our recommendation. Your actual situation might be different, where you may want to do the BDM project, and that's fine as well. It's a valid option, but this is our recommendation based on what we are seeing. When people go up for internship, the kind of assignments they get invariably involve deep learning and Gen AI, and that's something that is useful to know. It appears at that level. Okay, so that is the
general guideline can be, if you are a college level student or an entry level employee, then doing the DL Gen AI path might be more beneficial to you. If you are mid-career or more senior, the consultant kind of career, then BDM project might be more relevant to you. But this is the general guideline. But again, it will also depend on your background, your experience, your expertise, interest, all of that as well.
Okay. I hope that makes it clear. Okay, so here is the next item. There are two new elective courses that have been introduced at the degree level. These are going to be completely hands-on. So what we are seeing often, people come through the diploma, they do the project and all that, but they have somehow not picked up all the different facets from a hands-on point of view. As in, if you have to deal with some type of, say, image data or something like that, they're not conversant with the latest libraries available, latest data sets available. How do you evaluate these things? They seem not too conversant. They've missed that part of it. Most of this is done as workshops in some courses. They're not necessarily done as part of many courses. So for those people, we are introducing two labs. So first one is called the Data Science and AI Lab. The other is an Application Development Lab, entirely hands-on and very industry relevant topics. And this we believe will be a very good preparation in case you're thinking of going for job interviews and all of that. There will be a limit on the enrollment. This being very hands-on, there being lots of projects, vivas, etc. We will have a limit on enrollment. We may even ask people registered in this course to come to campus or something like that for something. It may happen. I'm not saying no. It depends on so many availability issues and all that. If that works out, we may even insist on that. So this is at the degree level, hands-on courses to bring you up to speed with the latest developments in these data science AI area, application development area, whatever is the new thing that is there. We would introduce this. These credits are just 4 credits each. One is in the BD category, the other is the BP category. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Yes, simple enough correction. Okay, this is comprehensive exam. So one of the things we see is we would really encourage, we wanted to encourage people to write GATE, whether or not they want to pursue higher education or not. We wanted to encourage people to write GATE. The reason is GATE is external validation for how good our program is, right? So for instance, this year, GATE topper in the DA paper was a BS student, and that ended up being a very good validation for us. So I think more people writing GATE is important. And in fact, in the top 10, we had 3 people. But after that, in the top 100, we only had 6. So many people are not writing, simply not writing, not preparing well, and not writing GATE DA paper, which, as you might have heard, GATE DA paper is a lot of topics are very close to what you learn. So you should be able to do really well there. So what we are doing now is there are 2 courses which have been introduced at the elective level. So if you write GATE DA paper and come among the top 1% of the students, so if say 10,000 people write the GATE DA paper, you have to come within the top 100. Okay,
about 40,000-50,000 people write GATE DA.
So yeah, 40,000-50,000 people are writing GATE DA paper. It's not 10,000. So you have to come roughly within the top 500, it looks like. If you come within the top 500 ranks, then you get 2 credits. So you can put that in and you can submit a proof. We'll also verify it. And then you can get 2 credits. GATE CS is probably also similar, maybe about 40,000. Maybe.
No, GATE CS much more paper, more than 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh people.
Currently, 1 lakh people write GATE CS. So if you write GATE CS, then you come within the top 1,000. Then you get 2 credits. So you have to have a high rank, and that's important because that's when the marks are higher. So you get to transfer those credits. So you get credits in our program for clearing GATE. It's a comprehensive exam type thing, right? It is a comprehensive exam in some sense. Okay, so these are the 2 new courses. Again, BD and BP category.
Yeah. Just in case you are not aware, you are eligible to write the GATE exam after you have completed your core courses of your BSc level. So in your 3rd year or final 4th year of your degree program, students are eligible to appear for GATE. So for our program, if you complete the core courses at the BSc level or even after the diploma, you can start applying for your GATE exam. So you will be eligible to appear for GATE exam after that. So if you appear and clear, then you can do this.
Okay. So this can be credited even at the BSc level, right? Even for the BSc credits, or this is only for BS.
This is course is at BS, but yeah, it can be credited.
It can be done.
It can be credited for the BSc degree as well.
Also.
So this year when they credit, will it be 2025 GATE that they will be crediting, not 24, right?
GATE score is valid for 2 years.
2 years.
So then
validity of the GATE score is 3 years. But
so Kavita just note that.
In that batch, when you wrote, you should be in the top. Okay. So then we've introduced a bunch of minors. So you might be aware of the current minors already there. There is one minor in economics and finance. It's been quite popular. So we thought we'll group some other courses we have in as electives in the degree level together and offer minors. Okay. So you can see these are the courses. If you look at, let's say, minor in generative AI, you have to do large language models, deep learning practice, and mathematical foundations of Gen AI. Then you get a minor in Gen AI. If you look at minor in cloud computing for AI, likewise, there are 3 courses listed out there. The first and the last one, first and the fifth, are a little bit different in the sense that to get a minor, you also need a prerequisite. Like look at minor in computer systems. You need a prerequisite. You should already have programming in C. Only then you're allowed to even enter the minor or you'll be eligible for the minor. Along with that prerequisite, you should do 3 more courses: computer system design, operating systems, computer networks. If you do these 3 courses with the prerequisite programming in C, you get a minor in computer systems. Likewise, there is a minor in multimodal AI systems for which DLP, deep learning practice, is a prerequisite. And then you have to do deep learning for computer vision, speech technology, and large language models. So I hope this is clear. This is just a set of elective courses in the degree level. This just helps you to think about how to look at this wide variety of courses available in the degree level and not just pick your path of least resistance and get the easiest courses done with good credits. Instead of that, pick a meaningful set of courses and become a specialist in some subtopic. And these kind of things help you quite a bit when you go to the next.
And you receive a separate certificate which will clearly state that you have earned this minor with the list of courses that you are doing in this as well.
So you will get the minor only when you get the degree, not before that. Okay, the minor is not like a separate certificate. At least now, it's not a separate certificate. Only when you get the degree, you get the minor along with that. Okay, I hope that's clear. Anyway, these courses will count towards your regular BS credit, right? So keep that in mind. Okay. The next is this topic about which I don't know much. So may I please invite Bharti to talk about this item number 5.
Okay, so students who complete the BSc degree or the BS degree and they exit with it basically become alumni of IIT Madras. And there is a fee that they have to make to the Alumni Association to become a member. It's a lifelong membership, a single payment of rupees 6,000 plus GST that has to be paid, which is 7,080, I think. So this is for the lifetime membership. So the last few terms, we have been having our students complete and exit with a BSc or a BS. And we have had to follow up quite a bit with them to register with the Alumni Association and make this payment, then get the card and so on. And unless that is done, it's a no dues requisite for us to issue the original certificate for them. So instead of doing so much of follow-up, we said that for operationalizing it, we will collect this fee ahead because at the BSc level itself, when they complete, anyways, they're going to become an alumnus. So the first term, as they enter the BSc level, they pay half the fee, which will be 3,000. And the second term of the BSc level, they will pay the remaining. And once they exit either with the BSc or the BS, we will remit this to the Alumni Association. They fill the form there, whatever the form the Alumni Association has with respect to the details. But we also share the details there. But it's hilarious that some students have picked that they are a master's in physics from IIT Madras, our own students. And they have said that I've completed this degree, I've completed a PhD and so on. So we're kind of restricting the IIT Mart to say whatever we give you, please populate the data and don't kind of take data. But this money we will remit from our side. They will have to fill the form so that the no dues part of it is completed and we can issue the original certificate to them. So this is what we have decided for the fee collection. And with respect to the photo also, we are seeing a lot of photos still not adhering to the norms that we have put in terms of it being a professional photo with a background that kind of contrasts with the white color certificate that we give. So we still get photos in round neck t-shirts, in informal clothes, selfies that are taken, group photos that we are getting and so on. And by the time we are able to check all this, go back to the student 3 or 4 times after they've exited, it becomes really nightmarish because sometimes you're not able to contact them. So we'd like to complete this process when they're active students with us. So in the degree level, as they enter the BSc level, we would like to collect this professional photo that we will use for the final certificate. No changes after that. We will check it, we will verify it, we will get it approved by the respective committees and then file it for the original certificate generation. So this is what we have proposed here.
Yeah. Sometime when they register for the BSc core courses itself,
Yes, the first term of the
make it,
BSc, these two
contingent
will
on
come
that.
in.
So
Yeah.
till you qualify and we okay your photo, you cannot register for
The
the.
second term
Second
registration, we
yes.
can.
You should stop that. Yeah, that's make sure.
Yeah, so this is a simple thing to follow. The set of instructions are very clearly given. All you need to do is go to a photo studio and take one photo.
Put in the
But,
last minute, so that's why it
yeah,
doesn't happen. So
so-
I think if you insist on the BSc core course registration, this will solve it. Okay, so that's one operational issue. Finally, the certificate format for the PG diploma and MTech in AI and ML. This is how it looks. I think it's wow. Okay, so I think that's the last slide. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Let me go off to the list of all updates, and maybe at this point we are ready to take questions, right? So
So students within the Zoom call who are mostly degree level students, I assume, can ask your questions directly. You can unmute and you can ask your question. We'll answer that. And I am checking the YouTube channel, but we'll see if there's something interesting that comes up. I'll take it from there.
the chat also, people are asking in the chat, but you can raise your hands. How do I see the raise of hands? I think it will come here, right? Participants. Okay. So you can raise your hands and then I'll call out your name. And if you have any questions or comments on any of the things we described, any doubts we can ask now. I don't know if people are answering questions in the chat window or being answered.
I did some when you were talking, but no.
Okay. Is there anything else in the chat window which you think is important? So there's a question of Subhashri which says, do we get only one minor? Do we get only one minor?
No, you can get multiple minors. That's not a problem. As long as you have completed the requirements, you can be issued multiple minors.
Okay. Could you please show the minor screen again? We'll share this with you. So minors are a bunch of courses. You can do a lot of these courses. Do we have to exit the course in order to process alumni membership? Yes, right?
Yeah. So once you graduate with your BSc or BS, that's when the alumni membership can be processed. But the fee will be collected when you enter the BSc level itself, which is in line with what happens on campus. So students pay the fee while they are students here, like as part of the program.
So what will be the eligibility for the lab courses? No eligibility as such. If you're in the degree level, you can try to register. But
There are prerequisites.
there are prerequisites. Usual
That's all.
prerequisites will apply.
No other.
But then to limit numbers, we have not fully figured out the method we'll use for limiting numbers. Mostly the numbers will be limited to those who register for IIC. They will get a priority preference. Outside of that, we may just do a random selection. So I think that would be maybe the method. I'm just suggesting it here. We've not yet formalized it, but that might
So
be a
I
method.
guess we would get an expression of interest before we start the registration in the September first week, say for the September term, and finalize so that they can register for it and not after they pay money. And
Yeah, the economics finance minor will continue. Nobody is stopping that.
These are new minors which are being added to that.
Okay, so all right, let's go to people who have raised their hands. There are two of them. Kaushik, please go ahead, Kaushik.
Good evening, professors and Bharti ma'am.
Yeah.
Just to say, I mean, the changes introduced are fantastic. I think it just makes it even more industry relevant. So thank you for those changes. I'm not sure if I'll benefit from it, but I'm sure others will. Just a quick question is, now that I've actually moved on to the PGDM phase, does it mean I can, looks like now I have only a few courses to get quite a few minors actually there. But is that still open to us, or
do we go back
not
retroactively,
really?
give minors to people who finish those electives?
yeah,
If they have completed the electives, we can.
Yeah, so if you have,
as long as you have not exited the program.
yeah, we'll issue the minors if you have not exited, right?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, let them finish.
We'll just do it. That will be case by case. It will be maybe they can write to us saying how many minors they've finished and we can check. Something like that we can do. Okay. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Vinay Vikram, go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir.
Yeah.
Good evening. So I am already in the second term of the BSc level. So these alumni fees and I think photos, those things will be collected.
The upcoming term.
Yeah.
Okay,
September term, we'll give it to.
okay, I think yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Vinay. Jyoti, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening. This is actually Parnika. I just joined from a different ID. I just wanted to ask whether I can still go for the minor in economics and finance, even if I'm done with all of the course credits.
You
Yes,
finished all
okay.
the course.
If you have completed all 142 credits,
We don't allow for
yeah, we
registration.
don't allow additional
So we
courses.
said, yeah, if you are
Okay.
doing and so on, that
Yeah.
is for the 150.
No. So after you complete 142 credits, you cannot add additional courses in the subsequent terms. If you are already registered for courses, you may be able to complete.
There's some max, no? 150 or something.
58 we said, but that was a grey area on
No, that-
already.
Yeah, so that 158 was under the assumption that if you have 140 and you register for 4 courses and things, at that time will not change.
Or if you were doing an apprenticeship, but you also finished academic.
Yeah, so I think if you finished 142, that's it. Whatever the name is, I think it's not Jyoti.
Okay, sir, I got it. Because I'll be completing 142 credits this term.
Yeah,
But I
so-
wanted to take the corporate finance and game theory course. I
Yeah.
don't think I'll be able to do that.
Yeah,
but
you can't.
So you are allowed to do courses after you complete your degree,
You
but
can
we
transcript.
can't include it as part of your degree transcript.
Yeah, but the
Okay, is there a separate procedure for that, sir?
Once you finish, you will be told about that. You can continue to do courses and you will get a transcript from us.
Okay, that should be fine, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Amitabha, go ahead.
So two things. One is that why you are not introducing a minor in the IoT-based IoT-based machine learning. Second thing is that why there is no course on time series. Lot of good courses, but no time series analysis course.
Okay.
Thank
yeah,
you.
we'll try and introduce. IoT, I think we're already recording something. He's doing something. No,
No,
IoT.
we haven't
No,
started.
not yet started. Okay, we'll look into IoT and time series, Amito. Good suggestions.
Because it will for the students, it will give you the ABB, Siemens, Schneider. This
Yeah, yeah.
company
Got it.
will be interested.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Thanks.
We'll look
Thank
into
you.
it. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good suggestion. Yeah, Vivek Bajaj, go ahead, Vivek. Vivek, yeah.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, Vivek.
Yeah, good evening, sir. So I just missed the first 3 minutes of the meet, and I saw something about this BDM project because that's become a thorn in my flesh. I didn't do the BDM project, and now I intend to complete it through NPTEL or something. But you mentioned about doing a project in
So
Gen.
that's the first thing. So we are removing the thorn and putting some medicine also.
No.
So
He wants to do the BDM project.
you want to do the BDM project? No, you want
Not
to
at all.
you can do it. If you don't want to do it, we're giving another option. From September,
Right, sir.
you can do the deep learning and Gen AI course and do a deep learning and Gen AI project. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Vivek. Vasu, go ahead, Vasu.
Yeah, I have two questions. Two questions. The first one is, firstly, hello everyone, and thanks for kind of organizing this. Very, very happy to see some of the updates. On the hands-on deep learning two courses which you have started, you had mentioned that it's first come, first service, plus to limit the numbers, we may ask for some other like
No. I said numbers will be limited, and I didn't tell with what method we'll use for limiting the numbers. I think what we had thought about is we'll give priority for those who have registered with us for these IIC jobs and all that. The IIC is our internal industry interaction cells. So the internal placement division, if they have registered for that, we'll give them some priority because they are going out for placements representing us in some way. So we give them some priority. Outside of that, what we will do to select if it's oversubscribed is not clear to us. One thing we thought of is maybe randomly we'll select from that. This lottery seems like a one way of doing it. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Okay.
Okay.
It won't be first come first serve. We won't crash our servers like that. Don't worry.
Okay. I couldn't catch that clearly. Anyway, so I would be interested in that, but okay, let it take the course it will take.
Yeah.
The second thing is I agree with Amitabha who had spoken about the time series thing. My only request is if you launch it, please also make it available as an elective in the MTech program because I certainly intend to upgrade and move into the MTech part.
Yeah, sure.
That is
We'll work
probably
on this.
that is probably the only thing which is missing. Everything else is
I
really
see.
there. And one last comment, actually, I thought I should mention this. When I was doing the diploma bit, the business analytics course was actually very, very good. In fact, if I'm not wrong, it's Professor Marathe or somebody from IIT Bombay who does that. It's really good. In fact, I had requested, sir, please expand on the content because it really exposes you to, how things are done in the industry. I'm glad there are more options now, but that's a really good course. In fact,
so you can do that as an elective.
Yeah, the degree
at the degree level, you can do it as an elective. It's still
no,
available.
I've done it. I thought I should just mention that because it's
no, that's what I meant. So we're not removing that option.
I know. And BDM project actually is far tougher than what it appears. I mean, it deserves much more than 2 credits, sir, honestly.
So you can do that at the degree level also. Yeah. But
that's all. Thank you.
Thanks, boss. Siddharth Pandey, go ahead.
Yes, good evening, sir. Okay, so I'm in the last term of my BSc level, and in the next registration, I'll be mostly exiting the program. So completing my BSc and exiting. So this alumni payment and photo thing, will it be included in the next term?
Yes, along with the September registration, all of that will get included.
Okay, so and I also need to transfer a credit, so like everything will be included there.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. One more question: the hands-on course on the BD part, the data science hands-on course. I have heard that a lot of electives, like people can still do the electives as alumni. So
Hmm.
will this course be available to alumni or?
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, numbers are limited. So who do you think will get axed when the numbers have to be reduced?
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's a harder thing, but see, there are a lot of other courses. If you take part in all of the workshops that are organized, the illustrations that are done, you can pick up all these things there. You don't need to do this course. This is mainly for people who did, did only the week's content, didn't do anything else. They forgot that they have to equip themselves with skills. There are many like that in our program. So people who do that, when they come suddenly to the degree level, they realize that they don't have any skills. They don't know how to set up one ML model using this library, that library. They don't know what to do. So for them, these courses are relevant. If you've been being on your own, if you've been studying, which is what all of you should be doing, if you've been already doing that, then you don't need this. So we don't expect really good, sharp students to be doing these courses. This is mainly for people who have been missing all that or for whatever reason, and then they want to catch up later. Okay.
No, I mean just a comprehensive like this always helps. You don't have to, wander
The
around and
Yeah,
look
the
for
way we
things.
release our content, the content anyway is free for anybody to see, right? We're not going to be limiting the content.
Yes,
And
of course.
so
Okay.
you can see that and then accept that you don't get the credits for it.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Amita was back. Yes, Amita, what do you want to say?
So one thing I want to just share to you, we have recruited two of our core people. Okay,
Hmm.
so they are doing exceptionally well.
Okay.
Okay, so it is not that our student doesn't know. Sometimes industry mismatch. Okay, so that is the first. So believe me, they are doing. I have from your institute. I have another student from a different branch of your engineering. Okay, three are same recruited, but sorry, I don't take the credit. That I will not make a comparison. But that 2% is working far better. Okay, so that's the first thing. And the second thing is that another thing I feel that somehow that there should be some kind of recognition. Suppose I want to take the mathematical thinking or the probabilistic model, okay, analysis and this kind of course, but there is no such kind of reward system. So can you introduce a minor on more mathematics
Yeah,
oriented thing?
Sure. We'll get for it. I mean, minors, we're happy to introduce more and more. As we get more courses, we'll introduce them. Okay.
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 Thank you.
Thanks
So
for that.
just I am just telling you, okay, I don't know from where you get that feedback, but I am very enthusiastic to take these people.
Yeah,
I
no, I mean,
know.
many industries are taking. I'm not saying no. That there is this small crowd. So, I mean, just to be very open, I mean, we all know what happens. There are a lot of people who come to exams only see the previous year questions. I mean, some of them, not lot. When you say lot, it's not many. There is one small segment which suddenly comes to the degree level and realizes, hey, I need to brush up on my skills, right? So that crowd we are trying to.
It's just a formal way for them to brush up on their skills. That's all. So
Yeah.
a structured platform for them.
For them, many students are picking it up on their own, which is how it should be, right? They should be, we give them the exposure. They go out and figure out how to pick up these skills on their own, which is what they should do. But those who don't do that, we give them a little bit of an opportunity at the degree level. Not to say that everybody is like that or anything, right?
Yeah, and second thing is that sorry, I take regress it, but the second thing I want to mention, branding is an important portion. Okay, so in the LinkedIn profile, some of the times you refer this degree as an online degree. That's really damage. Online degree means even Schneider Electric creating the problem is only the branding online degree. So you should not write these words in the LinkedIn or any of your brochure. You should be off-campus degree, okay? And it is really a off-campus degree, okay? So but that is I feel very bad. I write couple of times in the LinkedIn profile. Don't write it as in the part-time degree and the online degree. But I know that somebody is writing in the LinkedIn. They are not enough. They are not enough background on branding. Okay, so that is damaging actually. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Amita. I'll look into it. Yeah, Sashrik Mani, go ahead.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, Sashrik.
So you mentioned two lab electives. Will those be like in-person labs or online?
So we haven't fully made up our minds. It's going to definitely start with an online version only. But we may ask for a final in-person evaluation. It may happen. Like I said, this is not 100% decided yet. Okay.
Okay. I asked this because I'm based outside of India currently. So
Yeah, I know.
by
I
the
know
time,
that we haven't made up our minds entirely on that. We'll let you know. Okay.
okay. And so, can you just clarify the alumni payment process? So I'm currently in my first term of the BS. So in the next term, you'll bill half, and then the term after the second half. Is that correct?
I mean, if your students who are completed the BS and are applying to exit a program, you have to pay the full amount in one tranche. There are no two parts for you all. If you're in the BS first term and we know you're coming in for the BS second term, yes, it will be divided into two parts. But basic plan is, as you enter the degree level and start with your first term of BSc itself, we will be collecting 3,000 plus GST. Second term of your BSc, we will be collecting 3,000 plus GST. So for those of you who complete a BSc and are in BS or whoever, everybody, it will become eligible this time. You will have a 3,000 plus GST. If you're graduating, then it will be the full amount.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Nilotpal. Nilotpal. Okay. I got PNT.
Hello, sir.
Sorry.
Am I
Yeah, go
audible?
ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So I wanted to ask, like, as you may know, that a lot of us had a lot of difficulties with the BDM project. So, like, I have already completed my diploma. I'm currently in the degree level, first semester of degree level. If I want to improve my CGPA later on, instead of the BDM project, can I do the Gen AI project and can I add it to my CGPA?
No. So you cannot replace a course anyways. So that's not possible. If once you have completed a course and it goes into your grade card, that cannot be replaced with any other course. So the BDM project will still stand. And
the Gen AI project is not available as an elective in the degree level because you have other courses which do that stuff in the degree level. Okay.
Yes, that I understand, sir. I was asking, like, sometimes.
No, that option is not there, Niloktal. For improvement, you're asking, right? Improvement, we are not allowing. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Soham Kulkarni.
Yes, sir. Good evening. So I was asking that we have some electives that are the core for the MTech program. And if we take that elective, then there will be some issues in the MTech thing. So if I want to get the minors and I complete that course in the MTech, how will I get the minors?
Okay, it's as long as you do the course, it will be counted towards your MTech core. And as far as counting courses for minor, that's a separate process. There we can do a double counting because the minor is not a separate degree. So it is okay. We'll count for that.
So for instance, if you do mathematical foundations of Gen AI, which is a core for the PG diploma, and it is also part of a minor, you will get the minor also.
Yeah. So as per our guidelines, up to one core course can be used as a minor, used in the minor, and I think that has not been violated in any of the
definitions.
Any of the minors which have been defined. So that should not be a problem.
Okay, sir. So if we complete in the degree level the course itself, that can be counted in the MTech as well, right?
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, I think we have come to the end of all questions. Anything else on the chat that we may have to all responded? Nothing to repeat here for everybody's benefit. It's okay. Okay. All right. So I hope these things are interesting to you. Like I said, we are looking to keep, we are changing the course. We're adding new things, constantly improving it. And hopefully this will benefit you in some way or the other as we go along. Okay. So we'll sign off this point. Have a good evening and the rest of the week. Have fun, keep studying, keep learning, be enthusiastic. And we'll meet you again next time when there's an update. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.